Espérense un segundito. No estoy ni sentado. Estoy buscando el. Muy buenos días, muy buenas tardes, muy buenas noches. ¿Cómo está mi gente? ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo les va a ir? ¿Cómo les ha ido? ¿Cómo se encuentran el día de hoy? Mi nombre es el Sharky el tardado ahorita mismo y les traigo esto de ser profesor no me va. ¿Qué? Más te vale. Aunque eso me acaba de asustar. Eso significa que se tuvo que haber un bajón de luz. ¡Ay! ¡Ok! Número 2 del tema. Muy buenos días, muy buenas tardes, muy buenas noches, mi gente. ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo les va? ¿Cómo les ha ido? ¿Cómo se encuentran el día de hoy? ¿Cómo les trata la vida? Mi nombre es Sharky, por parte de Panza Sharky. Estoy una hora tarde, sí, cosas en casa. Nada malo ni nada bueno, tranquilícense. Si son gente del pasado y están escuchando esto, o mejor dicho, gente del futuro y me están escuchando, esto, les quiero informar que la noche de hoy vamos a jugar Fire Emblem, las 3 chantings, las 3 chocitas, las 3 cuevitas, las 3 casas, 3 houses. A new ally will join Crimson Flower. It's possible to go into battle with the same appearance as the monastery. Ajá, más mejor así. La noche de hoy vamos a empezar a jugar Fire Emblem Three Houses. Vamos a empezar con lo más importante. ¿Por qué voy a jugar esto? Iron me regañó. Me dijo, maldito fruto. Espérate, déjeme poner la voz. Déjeme poner la voz porque se me puso así grabado.
Maldito puto, juega esta vaina, coño, me tienes harto que juegues. Juega. Fruto. Socapucho.
Y yo te dije, ¿qué chucha te pasa? Y dije, pero entonces se pone después.
¡Que te me vas muriendo! ¡Juga esta vaina! ¡Deja tu cuecada!
Y yo acá dije, está bien, ya, está bien. ¡Oh! Buenas, ¿qué tal, Dimais? Lamento la tardanza. ¿Cómo te baila? Tengo que decidir si ser waifulina o ser paperrín deliciosín. Opening logs. Oye, entonces, ¿que estamos en un tutorial? Ah, ok. Vamos a empezar esta vaina. No. Lo juegas y el score salta. Ok. Classics. Ya es que tú eres testigo de que él me puso 2 pistolas y me dijo, lo vas a jugar o muere. Y yo te dije, pero cálmate. Y de repente... Y solamente fue de advertencia. Ok, puedo jugar en que se pongan duros. Ay. Pero voy casual. No. Voy a ser machito, durito y voy solo. Palagapin todo el mundo. Oh. Si van a hablar, mejor me callo.
recall the Red Canyon? You'll die in it. Die. You took everything that I loved. He's gone now, Mother.
Oh my. What could have brought you here? I wonder how you got in here.
Hola, muy buenas. He regresado. Oh, una elfa, digo. Sepa Dios quién es.
It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed.
Te lo dejaré así. ¡Todo bien tú!
Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Ay. Bueno. Ya es que estás activo. ¿Cómo debería haber? Sensual, amargado y misterioso. O waifuseable y deliciosa. ¿Dimais? Ah, bueno, no. Dimais ya lo especificó aquí. La niña linda. Ok. Va un voto para niña linda. Bueno. ¿Tallasque? ¿Alcohol? ¿No? Ok. Bueno. Ay, pero esas piernas. Voy para allá. ¿Es esta forma correcta? Ok. Me parece correcto que sea correcta.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
Ok, espérate. ¿Qué pasa si pongo Advance? ¡Amademon! ¿Esto afecta? Dejando un poquito la pendejada por fuera. ¿Esto afecta en algo? ¿Se puede coger? I'm a ghost. I'm a demon. I'm a immoral. Again, ¿esto afecta en algo? Ok.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
Oh. Ya, te quedas así. Sí.
I
No
shall
vamos a
not
poder-
ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names.
No vamos a cambiar el nombre.
You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
Oh. Ok.
Wow, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
¿Todo bien tú? Sabemos que eso lo sabe hacer todo el
It
mundo.
all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap.
Ajá.
It is almost time to begin.
Yo deseo tener ese superpoder. De simple y llanamente que me valga madres y me quedo dormido. ¿Ustedes saben lo divertido que sería eso? O sea, te estás escuchando pendeja y simple y llanamente que... ¿Sabes una vaina?
Hey, time to wake up.
Ok.
Were you having that dream again? You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Ok. Por eso te está escuchando. Of course. Of
Good
course.
grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Ajá. ¿Qué pasó?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with the situation.
Esto está mal.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
Páuseme este juego. ¿Por qué el amarillo no está de cabeza? ¿Por qué el de amarillo no está de cabeza? La portada del juego siempre está de cabeza y hasta en los 3 me salió dos veces en cabeza. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto? Esto está mal. Todo bien aquí. Pues si dejo la pendejada. Ok. So tienes guapo, indeseable. El trope de los 90 de villana ricachona y adult cool.
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there are a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
No realmente. Bueno, doy gracias a Dios que Dimaes me dio el tip más importante de todos, que sí va a estar de cabeza. O sea, ya por lo menos me puedo alegrar. Mi corazón está contento de saber que estará de cabeza. Eso es lo importante aquí. Por todo lo demás, no. O sea, ¿qué carajo? Ya empezamos el juego, empezamos con desgracia. Es que este juego no se puede controlar ni 2 minutos. Nada, fue 1 minuto de conversación y ya me estaban puteando por el sueño. Un skirmish at dawn, ok. Por lo que una vuelta a mí me explicaron
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village.
Okay.
Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Okay. Select a unit that moves next to an enemy. While the unit next to an enemy, the command will be open. Ajá, o sea, la clásica te tienes que comer ese acá. O sea, tengo entendido, gracias a Iron, de que el personaje más importante y más fuerte del juego se llama The Guardian, The Gate Guardian. No, pero ¿cómo es? The Gatekeeper. Sí, ajá. El Gatekeeper es el más importante del juego. Hasta donde tengo entendido.
Ready
Ok.
and willing.
Todo lo que tenga patas, ellos lo destruyen.
Stay
Ajá.
focused.
Creo que espada. Ajá. Que uno comba. Ah, empezar. Con durability. Y sale que es un noble. Espérate, yo puedo atacar a una distancia anterior, para ver. ¿Puedo conversar con ellos? Trade, convoy, talk.
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
¿Por qué te ves tan fabuloso? O sea. Hey.
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
Me siento estafado. Quería hacer algo más y no me dejaron. Ajá, tengo entendido que Lanza es el que le gana a este man, ¿no? ¿Sabes? ¿Y eso qué fue? Todo bien tú, ya tú dices que lo así como... Ahí. You can fight with broken weapons, but your might, ajá, and feet are... Be careful with your weapon, you cannot repair it in mid-battle. Okay. Entonces para flexear... Sí, eso sí me acuerdo. Eso sí estoy consciente. Nada más que estoy como que... no debería... O sea, no debía haberle ganado. Yo creo que había superioridad de arma en ese punto. Ok, ajá, Battle Menu. Ok. Y si no me da la gana, ¿qué carajo vas a hacer? Ah, quédate aquí. ¡Wait! El man de acá abajo no se mueve.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Oh. Ok, me parece bien. Wait, ¿dónde está el forest? Ajá. No sé, este es peñón, este es peñate, ajá. Si presionas a avanzar más rápido la pelea, ok. Voy a mandarlo para acá. Porque algo me dice que si no me empiezo a movilizar para donde tengo que ir, voy a explotar como un chorizo. Por mí que se muera la roja, ¿qué? Ok, ajá. No llegas. Ok. Bueno, ya metí la pata. ¿Qué más da? Ya puedo hacer...
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Forest are not the only thing. Tickets and hill tiles. Ok. Espérate para ver. Defensive General Flyers, Flyers. Ajá. Ok, cool. Cool. Bueno, ya esta cerda, ¿dónde la puedo poner? Baja full frontal, me das igual. Aunque sea hacha.
This is a fine opportunity. Use the combat arts I taught you.
Okay, wait. Combat art forward to need. I use forward to need. They do not typically dodge the full of attacks. Okay. ¡Oh! No me puedo mover. Ah, ok, fine. I guess. Oh, fuck, no, prefiero... Ah, ok. Gracias por el tip, Dimax. Oh. Ok.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Oh. Okay. Okay, so. Espérate, ¿puedo moverme? No, no, espérate. Sí, me puedo mover. Se llama aquí. Se me está... ¡La madre! Chuso, está bien Monty Python porque el man seguía corriendo y seguía igual. Ok. Tu combate es Smash. ¡Oh, Hulk! Señorita, esa arma es como más grande que su persona. Asesinó. ¡Gilipollas! ¿Te puedes mover para acá? ¡No! ¡Chamadre! Entonces, ¿qué hago contigo? ¡Me rasco las bolas! Oye, ¿puedo tener un combagar? ¿Desde aquí? Tiro curvado. ¡Ay! Está divino. What? Ok, entonces, ¿te puedo posicionar aquí? Más bien.
Is that all?
Seleccionar un ítem. Opción para cambiar equipamiento. Usar ítems de vulnerary. Unit. Ajá. Tengo que entender que te quedaste quieto para darnos una lección. O sea que había una alta chance que petateábamos y tú decías que sos fruto. Y nos quedábamos como unos payasos. Todo bien en casa. Yo puedo entrar al pueblo, pa' ver. No posee ni madres. Ok. Voy a mandar aquí.
Damn. Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
¡Oh, mira un mono! Ok, veamos. Güey, no. Tiene cara que vas a explotar. Item drop. Item icon. Oh. Noise. No. Ok, si estoy callado ahorita mismo, a diferencia de otros días que estaba cansado, no. Hoy, ahorita mismo dije, tengo que activar mi... What? Tengo que activar mi única célula solitaria de inteligencia para poder pelear bien. Ok. A este me lo van a desguañingar. No era mi plan original, pero dale. Y entonces, ¡me tienen el chis! Sé que estoy divina, pero por favor disimulen, gilipollas de mierda. Ok, veamos. Oh. Oye, este van puede llamar tropas para pelear. Los guanchoteaste al man. ¿Todo bien en casa? Solamente vieron que... ¡Y te vas! Ok, no sé. Art. Esa cadena. No, si no me da la gana. Él me dijo damn, ¿verdad? Tú vas a valer madres y te me vas para acá. Tú. Que me dañe la durabilidad del arma. Despíctate. ¡Oh! ¡Qué bien! Se despapaya igual. ¿Tú hablas? Perdón.
like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the beginning.
What? Virgil. El alfa y omega.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis.
Wait. Tú me acabas de decir que tu nombre es Sothis, ahora te acabas de acordar que tu nombre es Sothis. ¿Cómo funciona esto? Usa Bailet sin miedo. Ella es tu super unit. No es como igual cuando tenías a Robin en Awakening o a Corrin en Fate.
And I am also called the beginning. But who once called me that?
¿Sothis?
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name?
Te dormiste, es la primera vez que te veo.
That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
Vos graciosito, pues.
Correct. You understand. You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Mira, no vamos a consultar ni a debatir el hecho de que partes el tipo. Dale. Gracias.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
Realmente, what now?
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end.
Obvio.
How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
¡Oh, mi! Wow, puede ser asquerosamente directo decirle fuck you. Keep time frozen until I'm set. Turn back the hands of time. No creo que sepa hacerlo ahorita mismo. O sea, yo debo suponer que si paró el tiempo, debe saber echar para atrás. Keep time frozen until I'm safe. Me suena la más razonable.
That is ridiculous. Oh, but perhaps... Of course. I must turn back the hands of time.
¿Y sabes hacerlo en primer lugar?
Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome.
Ajá.
I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go. Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Ok. ¡El mono! ¡El monque!
Hey, over here.
Viste, hasta la cinemática quiere matar a la pinche... A la pinche princesa destronada. Wait, what?
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey,
Pendejo.
the thieves are running away. Go after them.
tu personaje con rostro y voz. ¿Por qué no vas a perseguirlo?
The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
What? En 80 turnos. MVP. MVP. No creo que haya nada distinto después de esto, así que por eso es que lo estoy poniendo así.
Captain Gerald? It is you. Goodness, it's been ages. Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye.
Le dijeron,
Wait.
fuck you and have a nice day. Bye.
I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
Vamos a ser incómodos, pues.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you?
¿Qué coño?
You, Captain. You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
The Knights of Seros? They do seem rather skilled.
¿Tú estás segura de eso?
Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
Chip, chip. Wait, ¿por qué muestras el ombligo? Don't get me wrong, me parece sexy. Y que usas shorts también, pero ¿era necesario?
Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker?
What?
Former captain of the Knights of Seros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
Yo también.
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel.
Okay.
Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garrig Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat.
Su nombre de verdad.
It worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything.
Su nombre de verdad. El man sabe cuando está hasta la mierda. Con esa frase ya me dejó creo que sabe cuando está hasta la mierda o cuando puede pelear. Además, el man es fucking arco y flecha. Si me viene a decir que tienes que enfrentarlo de cara, dije, claro, claro, señorita. Mira, metí un flechazo quemarropa.
Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
What?
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power.
Okay.
Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
Oh, espérense. Oh. Oh.
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well?
Holy Kingdom of Farbus, Adestian Empire, Leicester... ¡Ah! Mijito, me acabo de perder. ¿Qué es esto? Espérate, tenemos el log. Perfecto, ajá. Ah, tú eres del Kingdom. Ajá, Colegio of Farbus. No, eso no me vale verga. Ahí tú eres Adestian Empire. Dima, estás aquí. ¿Esto en qué afecta? No, esta vez lo estoy diciendo cero formas de pendejo. ¿Esto afecta en algo? Por lo que estoy leyendo es que tus dotes de habilidades deben de venir a algún lugar. O sea, eso significa que si escojo algún lugar, me jodo. No sé, el pelo amarillo, el traje amarillo me gusta y no está de cabeza. Eso es lo único malo, pero bueno. Burgundian League of Nobles. Ah, por preguntar. Ajá. Ajá.
Is that right? Well, that's a win for the Alliance, so I suppose I'm obligated to be happy.
Ok, cool. Nada, solo un punto de soporte. Ok. ¡Oh! Ok.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
Esto es lo más importante. Porque siento que me está tirando los perros de la imagen al lado. Y... ¿por qué parecía que le pusieron listip? Está muy... Espérate, está... ¡Ay!
Está muy fabuloso. Es el niño. Muy divino aquí.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
True. Edelgard, Dimitri, Claude. Ah, ajá, Edelgard es la peleita. His easy smile is striking, but that smile doesn't reach his eyes. Edelgard, ajá. She's a refined job. ¡Sahor! I feel that she's always evaluating me. Todos te tiran, todos te lo tiran. Es... hay que hacer... Ok, vamos a decirlo bien.
Todos te lo tiran. ¡Eres divina!
No, espérate, vamos a decirlo bien, vamos a hacerlo con ganas.
¡Divina!
True? What?
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping,
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 Houses.
Pero me lo puedes decir con ganas, por favor. Hasta la voz de los cuernos tiene más ánimo.
Winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
Esa no es la Cougar. Las maquetas esperadas por... ¡Mi amor! Así. Tú no tuviste un Mother Complex al inicio.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
It's been years since the last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now. Her?
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Qué sutil eres, señor.
My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
No!
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
¡Cállate un momentito! ¡No! Ya nuestra madre se murió de tuberculosis. La poderosa enfermedad que destruye a todos los personajes del anime. Yo sé que no es tuberculosis, pero igual es como que ¡no! ¿Por qué tan temprano te matan a alguien? Detrás de cámara. Ahí sí, my goodness, you, bla, 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 bla. Ok.
A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald,
You already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you.
Oh.
I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
¿Mañana? Sí. No, true. Estoy familiarizado con la idea de que...
Force back into the Knights of Seros.
Estoy familiarizado con la idea de que todos tienen que ser o huérfanos o carentes de padre de algún aspecto, o tu padre es el malo maloso, el primer malo maloso y posiblemente el segundo. Pero es como que no. Ya es muy temprano, a la vez muy tarde para que me estén matando gente. Todo bien. Míralo, este pobre hombre ya tiene cara de que está cabreado de su existencia y ya lo vienen a joder.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
Okay. Si soy honesto, lo que a mí se me parece que van a ser un servant, pero vos ahí pendejo.
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers Academy, right? Well, the academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
What?
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
Esta tipa tiene todos los checks de algo que una vuelta yo leí. Que cuando los japoneses te quieren dar a entender que esta personaje o es una de dos, o es americana, o está necesitada de placeres de placeres carnales más pegados de lo normal, te van a dejar saber en claro eso. O sea, te lo van a poner en la cara para que te anuente que le hace falta. Y se nota bastante. O sea, hasta le ponen el lunarcito aquí, así que... Oh, ya iba a ser un chiste malo. Ya veo que sí se había olvidado. Sí, se llama Manuela. Esta es una de las pocas personajes que yo conozco. Pero es porque todo el mundo que ha jugado este juego me ha comentado algo de ella. O sea, algo, something de ella. Así que estoy como que parcialmente familiarizado. Pero el señor del mostacho.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for.
Si eres una de esas personas que, más que importante la apariencia atractiva de los femeninos, lo que te importa es que el hombre sea un chat. Ya veo que aquí hay dos. Dos, suponer que obviamente que tengo al lado se muere porque es mi padre, pero igual es de que el profesor allá se ve también. Se ve como elegante.
You can handle things from here. Good luck.
Me dije, mira compa, yo voy por fuera. Hush. Haz tu trabajo, bye.
And watch out for Lady Rhea.
Okay.
I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Okay.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
What? ¿Era physician? ¿Era songstress? Bueno, sí, la segunda tiene... pero physician. ¿Qué es eso?
I look too pretty for that line of work, do I? But yes, when I'm not teaching, I can be found in the infirmary. If you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit. I would love to.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, It seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
Oh.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say, I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
Okay, cool.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Okay.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Cállate.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Ok, para responder a lo que Demais acaba de escribir, nada más tengo un sonido. Porque apagué el sonido del micrófono nada más para arriba un poco. Pero si tengo que, what? O sea, sé que está dentro de los chistes que me dijeron, pero dije, what? Out of the blue. Güey, esa fue la tonada de Fire Emblem. Oh, ¿en serio? Ok. Ok. What? Pues esa no es la man que tiene mala suerte, la pelea azul. Celeste, perdón. Ajá. Pues porque hay una man escondiéndose bajo un libro. ¿Por qué? Ey, tu vaina. Qué guapo. Ajá, yo divina paseando acá. Boy, he's sick. Me voy a aprovechar para decir algo. Ese momento donde te la presentan como en close-up me hizo echarme para atrás. Porque es que ¡Hold up! Tienes la cara de las manes que se tornan psicópatas. ¿Todo bien tú? Es más, espérate, estoy viendo una repetición de algo. Ah, no, si tuviera los dos pedazos de pelo en un lado sabemos que moría. Como todas las madres en todas las series. Gente, denme 2 minutos, voy a hacer algo rapidín. Voy a llenar mi vaso de agua. Vengo. Espérate, ¿dónde está? Ah, aquí está. Así se va a ver bonito. Vengo. Güey, regresado. Con pretzel. Ok. Mientras exploras el monasterio. Te mueve. Ajá. Ok, B, Y, dash. Ajá. Ok, ¿hay algo? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué corres? ¿Por qué corres así? Te ves rara.
I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits.
What?
Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Oh, ¿puedo hacerlo? ¡No! ¡Madre! ¿Puedo dar más vueltas? Wait, ¿qué salió aquí? Oh. Bueno, baja a buena velocidad ahí.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
Okay. Ajá. The minimap. Ajá. Espero que no sea como en otros juegos donde tienes que empezar un questline desde ya. Que será como medio ácido. ¿Y las risas fantasmas? ¿Por qué?
Hi.
¡Oh, fuck! What the heck are you? ¿Por qué tienes sombrero a la Bison?
A moment, please.
Parece que casco tiene cara que es incómodo a morir. Van el Night en el fondo. Esto se ve genial. ¡Un Michi! ¿Puedo michar al Michi? Vale, vale. Vale, pasé por encima del Michi.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresbach. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
To the west of Fogland is an archipelago called Bridget. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Bridget is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
¿Cómo? Espérate, ¿es posible que pueda interactuar por ahorita no?
No, ¿por qué?
¿Por qué? Eres una commoner. ¿Que puedes usar cualquier arma? Ojo.
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers Academy.
Ok. Oh, ella cura. Ok.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Me gusta su arte 2D. El arte 3D se ve raro. De hecho, me suena un personaje de Awakening. Para ser más concreto.
He's the second son of Count Burgles.
Dejé con tu
He has no
pelo.
inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
Dude, te hicieron un mango chupado. ¿Qué crueldad con eso?
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
No, tú eres Steve, de Minecraft. Estás muy cuadrado.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Dugayer, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
Nada, ninguna opinión que decir el personaje.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
Tiene cara de fucking evil. Heck, o de emo. O las dos. No sé. Capaz Dima me va a decir que no, que el man es bueno, pero no sé. La primera impresión me pega más duro a decir que no. acaba de dar cuenta que puede hacer esto.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant, arrogant even, but there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
Ok. Chao. Güey, ¿por qué ¡Oh, mi Dios! El todopoderoso Gatekeeper. Hello there.
You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Hubert es lo que acaba de escribir. Alguien que se ve evil as heck. Emo, edgy and evil. Y posiblemente parte de los malos. Es que mantiene la cara. También mi problema es que ella no me generó confianza a la primera. De hecho, cuando la vi la primera vez en el juego, no me generó confianza. Así que lo dejé por fuerísima. Michi. Ah. Oh, Claude está aquí, ok. Bueno, antes de ir donde Claude. Okay.
The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
Oh, poch. Esa está ácida. Ok, dejando la joda. Yo tengo algún conocimiento del juego, pero no me atrevo a decir que mucho. Que es lo único que yo sé de los personajes y de lo que se ve obvio de las rutas. Pero en sí de que describir que conozco la historia del juego es una mierda. Porque estoy como...
belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri. All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Pues estoy como bien aéreo. Ahorita me meto ahí.
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
Ok, so. Los Black Eagles son puros nobles, lo que tengo entendido.
Okay.
Guerreros, técnicamente. Y lo malo es que son técnicamente democracia, pero no lo son porque son nobles que lo malo no se quieren dar su brazo a torcer. Ok, cool. Me iba entendiendo.
You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Aquí ya vamos mal. Es un Blade. O sea, Blade. No eres guapo como Blade, por favor. Eso te resta puntos. Y no eres un lobo.
And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance.
Okay.
In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention? Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself.
Okay.
She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet. Hello. Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
¿Qué? Ya sabemos que no sirve en la cocina. No, yo estoy en mente de que este man termina con un parche y se ve todo edgy. Pero no es Blight. Que Blight la pasa peor. De hecho, él es el... bueno, yo creo que eso yo lo hice en directo. El hecho de que Blight está condenado a matar a aquella quien juró proteger. Y de hecho, llega un momento en que está a punto de matar y se bestializa. Y tú tienes que frenar, o sea, hay que ir a matarlo. Pero el man aún estando borde de la muerte, el man dice, no, mátame, no quiero dañar a mi mujer. A aquella le quiero jurar lealtad.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
¿Qué yo dije antes? ¿Qué yo dije antes? Está destinada a morir. Tiene ese corte de madre de anime que predice la muerte de los personajes. ¡Condenada a la muerte! ¡Foch!
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
Oh, no.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
Pati de maíz. ¿Esto se puede mover? ¿No? Ok.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lonato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
Ok. No ayuda a que los personajes tengan big anime eyes y se ven como medio vacíos de vida. Pero eso es más que todo culpa del juego, que la estética del juego es hermosa.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Oh, entonces le gusta tirar su humilde opinión. Le gusta su sorpresa que es muy buena.
Dedu was born in Dusker and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
Okay.
Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
No me dijiste nada. Estas son una de esas cosas que tiene cara que tengo que volver a jugarlo y ver solo la historia para saber qué le pasa. No me cayó mal, de hecho. No me cayó mal, de hecho. Pensé que iba a ser como un poquito más frío y arrogante o posiblemente voided de emociones al hablarme.
Well, scored a teaching date here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude Von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Ok, tengo que hacer un comentario entre serio y pendejo al mismo tiempo, como ustedes lo quieran tomar. El man se ve como alguien que tú puedes conocer en la vida real y te da ganas de parquear con él, te da ganas de chilear con él. Con esto me refiero que es alguien como easygoing. No leader material, pero sí es que alguien que tú puedes confiar. O sea, que es alguien que tú te puedes sentar y decir que, cha, pana, manito, bro. Así, no sé si me explico. Si no, bueno, puede meterme estos y me callo.
Leonie enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
Aunque tenga los ojos vacíos en el 3D. Y esta ya me ganó. She looks tomboy.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
Pues no vi el skill. ¿Qué tiene de skill?
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril.
Ok.
If you look up
On the specific. Vamos, la casa de Golden Deer. Por ahora es la que ya escogí, por si acaso. Ah, espérate. Deja esto que es un poquito mejor. Hey, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo vamos? Placer tenerte aquí presente. Ahorita mismo estoy viendo a los personajes porque sé ni un culo de esto, así que... Tranquila, yo entendí el Golden. Oh, tranquilo, pues.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
Tengo entendido por Iron, por un amigo, que esta personaje hay que hacer técnicamente hay que hacer un quest desde que te la presentan para poder realmente tenerla. ¿Eso es cierto? El gustazo es mío, oye. Vamos a empezar aquí claramente. El gustazo es mío. Marianne, mi mujer. Oh. Hey, wait. Oh. Se le mejoran los rostros. Ya, me tripeo. De cerca no se nota. De lejos sí se ve el sombrero de los ojos. Así como quien dice que... no es que me agrade estar aquí. Junior, recobre tu vez de planeta. Oh. Ok. Listidea.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
Pero graciosito. Bueno. El pelo, cómo le diseñaron los ojos, me recuerda más como una serpiente. Como alguien que te puede tener su humilde opinión si es necesario. Hey, ya vi el skill. Gana más XP. That's cool. Ignat. No, suena otra cosa.
Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Bueno, acá en Panamá tenemos un dicho. Si tú ves a alguien con unos jeans así que no llegan hasta el final, corre que eso es malo. Acá debo entender que no se aplica. Ok, que tenga hit plus 20. Eso significa que si le ponemos bow, el man tiene que destruir universo. O el hit también se aplica a las armas en close arms.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and actually that's about it.
¿Me es el healer? ¿Tú me estás jodiendo? What? Ok. Tú tienes cara como lo que era el grandulón. Tú tienes cara de que si yo escojo otra casa, mueres horrible. Porque eres el más pana del grupo, ¿verdad? Así como el pobre man de Berserk. Oh, la atiné entonces.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
Ok. Gracias por la honestidad. Tú, Soboruco con patas, tienes cara que eres el maldito villano genérico de fucking Isekai. Tú, pa' ver.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
Wait, what? Pero ok, la habilidad es para él, para los que trabajan en conjunto con él, o es global, o sea, todos los del party. Porque si es así, damn.
I appreciate your effort.
Ok. No, vamos a continuar explorando. Quiero... Hay algo acá.
Hello. So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithia von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
Oh, ok. No, pero eso está bien, porque yo sé que los personajes principales estos, gracias a Master, que los principales estos tienen varias...
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
Okay.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is...
Marianne von Edmund.
Are you joining the Knights of Seros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
Ok. Que sea como bien animada me parece interesante.
What do you think?
Me acuerda... No sé por qué me acuerdan a las maids de Fate. No sé si ustedes se acuerdan.
Hey. Well. It must be my lucky day today, being approached by such a beauty. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
¡Estás quedado!
Hi there. You must be the one
Los
everyone's
perros se
talking
tiran
about.
después de clase.
I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
Primero que todo, sí. De hecho, sí. Pero es que cuando las vi inicialmente, ese fue el primer recuerdo que tuve.
All about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away?
Beating you.
And, You may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Padimais.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery? Oh, mercy! Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about? Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend. I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
Dimais, ¿por qué? Espérate, ¿por qué es masoquista? Tiene la voz. No falta que haga ara. Y sabemos que tiene muerte cruel. ¿Por qué eres así? Ah, si tuviera ese post te lo mandaba. Oh.
What? I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right?
I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Para los que nos me están empezando a ver y preguntan ¿por qué tan lento este pendejo? Porque estoy conociendo el juego.
No, now, you don't have a familiar face. What brings you here? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Tú no despiertas mi monkey brain.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
Sheesh, Linhard. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
¿Podrías tener 5 segundos más de vida, por favor? Parece que me estás serpenteando.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire.
¡Cállate!
Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
No. Realmente estoy de acuerdo con tu opinión, pero debido a que si en algún momento en pasado o en futuro, y digo pasado por joder, en verdad, no es por gran vaina, alguien quiere verlo y quiere escucharlo, creo que es mejor dejárselos en inglés. Ya después yo en mi ROM personal lo pondré. What the heck with you guy? No tienes ojos a la distancia. Oh, wait, tienes máscara.
I am Yuritsa. I teach here. Weapon instruction. These are the training grounds. Goodbye.
Para nada fantabuloso y sospechoso. Fruto. What? ¿Lo abrí ahí? Porque hay mapa. ¿Puedo expandir el mapa? Oh, actually, puedo expandirlo. ¿Me estás diciendo que el man también es cool? ¿Really? Personajazo. Bueno, yo el único personaje que yo sé que es el broken de toda la saga de Fire Emblem ha sido el Gatekeeper.
Professor, what a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Señor, te tengo que hacer una pregunta. ¿Por qué te quisieron disimuladamente poner como casco para tener el personaje de los poderosos contenidos para adultos en 2D? ¿Por qué brilla acá abajo?
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
So are you having trouble deciding?
Voy a explicarme 2 segundos y lo voy a hacer en serio. Dejando el relajo. Me llama más la atención esta casa. Ya antes el personaje me llamaba la atención. No homo. En serio. El diseño del personaje fuera de aquí. Que se ve fabuloso. El diseño del personaje me parecía como interesante. El otro que me parece interesante es este. Pero la gente que lo rodea también me pareció interesante. Cool. Me pareció cool. Me pareció interesante. Así que ahí va la selección. Quisiera dejar mi punto en claro.
So you have chosen the Golden Deer led by Claude, correct? Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame.
Okay.
Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who's this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sennett's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Ok. Empezando. ¿Te gusta Claude?
Wait, what? Are you really our new homeroom professor?
Ok, empezando. Si te gusta Claude, no es homo. Es lo normal. Es más, es la elección correcta. Sí. De hecho, Dimais me lo había comentado. Que la decisión... ¡Ah, lo dijiste! Malditos chistes de presión. Ok, regresando. Sí, Dimais me había comentado eso. Que como que el final que tú sientes que es como el correcto... Pero al mismo tiempo sientes que es como el que mejor... No es tanto como decir que el mejor quedas parado, sino como que se siente que es la decisión correcta es ese. Yo no me estaba basando por eso en mi decisión. De hecho, me gustó la interacción del personaje al inicio. Y como por si las moscas, es mi primera vez jugando el juego. Así que por eso no es que estoy forzando pendeja. Legit. Lo máximo que es esto, las cosas que... Amigos acá, que alguna vez se participan, que es Iron, Demise... Me han comentado. Y también yo les digo, ¿dónde está Waifu Material aquí? Fuera de Bailet. Ahí está. Y más diciendo las palabras correctas. Pero si me hubieran dicho que estaba la peli naranja acá con el short bob. Monkey Brains Activate que... Ok, vamos a continuar.
Is that true?
You aren't quite what I pictured. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
I was sure you'd be roped into joining the Knights.
Don't tell me. You chose this class just to get to know me better, right? I'm flattered, really. Whoops. Now that you're our professor, maybe I should choose my words more carefully. Oh, well then, since we're pretty close in age and all, I suppose formalities aren't all that necessary.
One must truly marvel at the exceptionality of this appointment, becoming a teacher to students almost the same age as yourself. How unusual. I've heard you are a skilled mercenary, but I cannot shake my discomfort at your new position.
Are you really as strong as they say? Let's see your biceps. I bet I packed on more muscle than you.
Bueno, Dimash, recuerda, mi exquisito gusto en mujeres no es tan exquisito para las finales. Yo me derivo y me voy directo cuando veo vainas que me importan. And you know what I mean. También cuando vi a Leoniel fue que cool, pero esta tiene más tomboy aura. Para nada, para explicarle algo a nada. Si vas al channel, ves que hay un tiburón. Pero el primer tiburón del channel lo hizo Dimais. Dimais es una muy buena amiga mía y es una persona que nos ayudó a crear varios conceptos y bocetos de los personajes que estamos viendo ahora. Casualmente está cuando tiene tiempo, está haciendo un proyecto acá que en su momento será presentado. Eso es un spoiler, no spoiler, que puedo comentar nada más.
I doubt that. Apparently our new professor was personally recommended by Alois, one of the Knights.
As far as skill goes, I saw it with my own eyes. What's more, Teach here is the child of the most renowned former captain of the Knights of Seros.
I heard. There's no way a child of the captain isn't worthy. It's simply not possible.
The captain? Who are you talking about?
Captain Geralt, of course. The most notable captain of the Knights of Seros and a peerless mercenary. It doesn't matter what you think of him. Captain Geralt deserves nothing but respect.
Well, after working as a mercenary alongside a father figure such as he, I have high hopes for our professor.
Just because someone is special doesn't mean their children are special too, Lysithia. Assuming that a child is going to be exceptional just because of their lineage is a bad idea. Don't you agree, Marianne?
Huh? Oh, yes, I suppose so.
Well, we can find out for ourselves in battle. I can't wait to see what tactics you've learned from the captain.
A battle? Shouldn't we have a welcome party or something first? I'll get the meat.
How savage. I propose a nice conversation over tea instead. I am more than willing to procure some high-quality leaves.
Tea? You can't get to know someone over tea. If there's no meat involved, it's not a party.
Your common sensibilities are grating to my noble ears. Please quiet yourself.
Sorry for the bickering, Teach. As you can see, the Golden Deer House is a rowdy bunch. We're not especially unified.
Bueno, nada. Sí, te puedo decir que sí. Con el año que tenemos ya en esto, he tratado de empujar cosas por detrás de cámara para que salgan vainas. No estoy atacando a Dimais. Dimais, tranquila. Tranquila, por favor. De antemano. Pero sí, muchas ideas, muchos planes y muchas cosas vienen bajando. No voy a decir stay tuned for more. No, voy a decir lo que realmente quiero decir es, si quieren ver más y si les gusta, bueno, excelente, son lo que más me agrada.
You'll find nobles and commoners alike here. Those who are dedicated
Switch
to their
normal.
studies alongside slackers. But hey, that just makes your life more exciting, right? I really hope you're looking forward to the year ahead as much as I am.
Si preguntas, no, consola. Switch consola. No emulador de Switch, no pirateo de Switch y no tengo un Switch atado a una pared con un pichal de cables como si fuera un mutante. Oh, ok. Oh, ok. So, trabajar juntos aquí es más que todo para apoyo. So, que lo ideal es que todo que hace que todos se apoyen. There's a new place to explore the monastery. What? Lo malo es porque se saltaron viernes.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
Tus días de actividades y de eventos con los personajes son defensores. Oh, ok. So, técnicamente tengo que buscar a un personaje y decirle que tú vienes conmigo. ¡Ah! ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo? ¡Ya viene con tu amenaza! ¿Todo bien tú? Y si no quiero joyas rurales, ¿qué vas a hacer?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Wait. Lo que Dimais me acaba de decir es más interesante. ¿Puedo secuestrar gente? ¿Cómo funciona? ¿Puedo tener a la man pelimorada mientras está en este crew? ¿Nah? ¿Eso se puede? Nah. Sí.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here.
Wait, what?
What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Ahem. Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps...
Esto no es por el personaje. Esto es por lo que dijo nah. Es triste, pero yo lo entiendo. No en el instituto, en la universidad. Ok, fine. Me secuestro a Bernadetta. Fine.
What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month and when.
Ok. Ajá. Oh no. Oh no. Nada más puedo explorar. Walk around. The monastery, interact with people and complete quests. Okay. ¿Cambian algo? What? I mean, sexy. I know, but okay. Ok, creo que esto no veremos más nada dentro de un rato. Everyone. Ok. ¡Pero es que mírenla! ¡Eso me pega a mí duro! No está bien. Todavía Iron, o mejor dicho, Joyas Rurales está perdiendo. Would you like to explore the monastery? Sí. Oh, fudge. Ok, antes de eso.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Ok, ya nos están dejando en claro que no se puede coger. Estamos bien.
I'm not too keen on the professor of my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy. Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
Ok. Oh. Wait. Ah, espérate, quiero verificar algo. Guide. Ajá. No, combat no es. Ajá. Pues. Gente ayuda si el vaina está en rojo. ¿Es un side quest? ¿Es un important quest? ¿Es un qué quest? A ver. Los dormitorios. Stick with your house. Oh, es el main quest.
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you if I have to. It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best.
Ok, esta es ella.
I, was just heading back to my room. Bye!
Los pilares fantasmas, tú lo has dicho. Güey, nada más. Ok.
I don't like to come out unless I really have to. Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
Ok. Si lo puedo chifear, lo hago. El man no me hizo ni sí ni sa, así que... Ni wiwi ni guagua. Ajá. Ey, consulta gente. ¿Cuánta gente me puedo peinar? ¿Me puedo peinar, Petra? Oh.
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself. Should the opportunity arise, I would love to become a student and begin my studies in earnest. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have. Might you help me with a favor?
Here at the monastery, I have had many great learnings from many great people. I am hopeful to have learnings from you, too. As forever, I will do my best trying.
Okay.
I really need to eat. I can't hold out until the next meal. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
Yes.
Mira, pedazo de sabandija.
I'm busy. Do you want something? And get out of me.
Maldito insecto. ¿Qué? Me que...
As it were. I heard about the upcoming mock battle. I want you to know, Professor, that I do not intend to lose. I hereby declare my intention to prevail at... Goodness, listen to me. The thrill of competition has carried me away. I won't speak so formally of a class assignment in the future.
Let me know when you are hungry. I will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness. I have a request.
Okay.
Listen to this. Wow, Yuritsa sure seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Yuritsa was a natural replacement. I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead. I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. I could probably take you, though. You really think so? With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
No sé si fue la respuesta correcta, pero fue la respuesta que me parecía indicada.
I care nothing of friendship. If you have no business here, leave.
¡Que te dejes querer, coño! ¿Ya? No me odien. No sé qué hace, así que por eso lo estoy diciendo así. ¡Ah!
Hi, Professor. Have you gotten around to visiting the library yet? It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. I only wish I wasn't burdened with the necessity of sleep, so I could spend all my hours there. In a manner, yes. But it's more that I want to learn as much as I possibly can.
Here's
Eso es para subir los ranks, ¿no? Cállate.
Hello, Professor. I have a teeny tiny question for you, if that's all right. You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, a scowling face, and a generally gloomy demeanor, have you? Well, yes. It's a bit difficult to explain. Please just let me know if you do see him, okay?
Okay.
Indeed.
All right.
¿Y lo puedo reclutar a él?
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. By the by, have you ever regretted a decision and wished you could go back and undo it? It's too bad there's no lesson for how to turn back the old clock, huh? But I suppose a bad decision isn't worth all that fuss anyhow.
Maldito, tiene un escudo. Okay. Iron, no me rompas mis sueños y esperanza. Que tú me demostraste el poder del Gatekeeper. Cuando derrotó a todos los héroes en la votación. Y los hizo saborear el cerrado de puerta que les hizo en su cara. Wait. ¿Cuál era? Ok, fine. Catfish at the fishing pond. ¿Dónde petardo está el fishing pond, pues? ¿Ah? Arcane fishing. Okay. Voy a poner a correr. Oh, yo no he ido abajo. Oh, ya veo que hay una vaina de flores ahí. Ah, yo soy un tarúpido del bosque antiguo. Yo no me había puesto, mira bien eso. Ok. Wait. Oh, es que los dos están en el mismo lugar. Qué cool. ¿Esta es Fernandeta? Ok.
Maybe.
Oversaturated fishing rod. ¿Era este? What? Okay, report to Flynn. Okay, fine.
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps. I could just forget all about my assignment. Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh. Oh, did you come to look at the plants too? The greenhouse here is really incredible. There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed. My adoptive father is the real expert. He taught me everything I know about herbs, including how to tell them apart and how to make medicines. You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime if the mood strikes you. Maybe something will catch your eye.
Señora, ¿por qué me quiere sacar la shoe? ¿Por qué me quiere partir la madre? ¿Qué le hice? No le he hecho nada. ¿Por qué? Western fucking... Ok. Ok.
My thanks.
Oh. Pues, ¿puedo asignar más? Ok, lo que no. Pero está bien así, de hecho. Creo que es mejor, ¿no?
Let's see.
What?
I'm a little busy. If you're looking for the greenhouse, it's right. I'm a little busy.
Ah, bueno, pues, ¡páchulo, pues! Ay, oh, bulletin board. Ajá.
Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
Ok.
Goddess.
Mucho. Dogo. Michi 1 y Michi Dad. Dad. Betty Dad.
No.
Why no? In first place.
You have helped me so much.
Okay.
Here at the monastery, I am hoping.
Hello there.
Hello there. Me falta este
Well,
estúpido.
there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice. You
Esta
know,
no es la que
Professor,
te...
I think I'm going to like it at the Officers Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see. Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
Ok, me permiten tratar con alguien. ¿Oh? What? Oh. Ok, so las flechas son las que aumentan el likehood con los personajes. Marianne se ve que tiene cara de que va a ser difícil. Y Bernadetta, a ver que... Bueno, si me quiero peinar a Bernadetta por petición del público. ¿Puedo hacer las dos? Oh, espérate para ver algo. Pero las fechas me supongo que tienen que ayudar a eso, ¿no? En este caso. Y por lo que veo a buena cantidad de personajes. Vamos a darle a ella. ¿Ocurre algo?
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste. Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
Oh. Oh, entonces no fui tan pendejo y escogí aunque sea una bien. Nice, nice. You will now receive more motley force for activities.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
Ok. Güey, ¿me estoy quedando sin tiempo? Veamos, he hablado con casi todos por lo que veo. Excepto los de allá arriba. Voy a asomarme nada más. ¿What? Hay un Pegasus. ¿Nadie está allá arriba? Hello. Hello. Sí, eso me había
I
olvidado.
trust you're eager to face the Black Eagle. Enjoy the...
Acá,
If you continue to insist on joking.
cállate.
Listen to this.
Vamos en Wii Speak para ver qué hay acá. Ah, oh, estas son las habitaciones.
Do you know the provenance of our class name? The eagle. That refers to the twin-headed eagle on the Adrestian Empire's coat of arms. And black is the traditional color of the Empire's armor. Hence, Black Eagles.
So, me imagino que ya en este punto no tengo más nada que hacer, ¿verdad? Porque los puntos están así. Ok, entonces iré pues a hablar con el líder. El líder del chanting. Del parking.
Did you hear the news, Teach? Looks like we're gonna have a good old mock battle between the houses. The Golden Deer House isn't exactly what you'd call an elite group just yet, so you may want to whip everyone into shape with some extra training. After all, competition is only fun if you win. To that end, I'd better prepare as well. You know, I was researching what it's like to live here long before I even enrolled. Want me to fill you in, Teach? Students and teachers of the Officers Academy are all free to use the facilities within the monastery. That means you can chow down with students at the dining hall or get in some one-on-one sparring at the training grounds. As you explore the monastery, try visiting the various facilities and talking to the people who live here. If you haven't noticed, there are bulletin boards in various places around here. You can check them out to see posted requests or to find more information about the market. I hear that fulfilling requests can even earn you the right to use more facilities. The bulletin board gets updated frequently, so it's probably a good idea to check it once a month.
No.
Did you hear the news? The Golden after all, you know, I would... Far be it from me to tell you how to use the facilities, but it's a good idea to be mindful of how you're using your time. If you don't think about how you're spending your free time, it'll be over before you know it. Here at the Officers Academy, even professors are expected to study often to help maintain their strong leadership skills. In other words, students and teachers alike have to strive to grow in every possible field.
So, about the mock battle that's coming up, you don't mind me sitting it out, do you? As a fragile maiden, I'm useless in battle. I'll just cheer everyone on instead.
Ok, ya creo que ya. Porque no me dejan ir a los otros lados, así que... ¿Hay algo más que tenga que hacer? Ajá. What? My... Gracias por el tip.
Have you memorized everyone's names yet? I'm Ignat, in case you forgot. I'm looking forward to learning from you.
Our house is that of the Golden Deer. Golden deer are sacred creatures, said to have protected Leicester since time immemorial. All three of the houses have a meaning behind their name. You should feel free to ask around.
Tengo que hacer eso, ¿verdad? Me supongo que tengo que hacerlo, ¿no? Guata.
Yes, it's true that I'm the only commoner in the Black Eagle house. I knew that before the first day of class. Those people are simply exhausting.
Okay.
Right. Before I came to the Officers Academy, I attended a school of magic in the kingdom capital. That's where I met Annie. That's what I call a net. Oh, I guess Lawrence was at the school of magic too. But Annie was always just so nice to me, even though I was older. She's my best friend in the world.
Here's the story. The Blue Lion House derived its name from the honorary title of the first king of Fargus. Lugh, the king of lions, wore brilliantly blue garments. His chivalric exploits are recorded in multiple legends. The library holds various historical accounts regarding him and the Blue Lions. If you find time, you should read them. They're filled with insights.
Ok, nice. Zorra, afirma lo que dije antes. Unos son guerreros. No es como súper necesario hablar con todo el mundo, pero te dan chance de subir support y ver personaje. Ok, ok, nice. Uy, bueno, ¿dónde me mando para el mierdas? Oh, wait, me acabo de dar cuenta que soy E+. ¿Me puedo meter sauna? No. Y si no quiero, ¿qué vas a hacer? Ok. Wait. ¿Tengo que subir? ¿Tengo que hacer algo? Es que... Ah. Ya, al fin. It's Ferdinand. Hilda. Ok. Toca Ellie acá. Es que tocaba a él y no pasaba nada. Por eso me quedé que... Wait, pero ¿pasa algo? Ok. It's Ferdinand's birthday. Would you like to buy a flower to celebrate? Yeah.
Much appreciated.
Ok, voy y vengo y voy. No demoro mucho. Que se me esperen aquí, señoritos y señoritas. KFP. Ok. Todavía tengo mi agua y mi tanque de agua. Ok. Viene el man sin voz.
Time for a mock battle, eh? How should we go about this? Well, you'll be our commander, that much is for sure. Just don't screw it up and everything will be great. Got it, Teach? Right, I'll do whatever I can to help too. I mean, I'm kind of obligated to. For example, if I add a little something to their food to upset their stomachs... Yeah, wink, I read you. You can't officially condone that sort of thing, right? But say, hypothetically speaking, students from the other houses started racing to the infirmary. As far as anyone knows, it could just be a harmless little stomach bug making the rounds.
Well, well, what a fascinating conversation you two are having. May we join?
Claude, I can't believe you would stoop to such crooked schemes to gain the advantage. Have you no honor?
If that was really my scheme, I wouldn't be talking about it out in the open. I'm afraid you'll have to wait until our battle to see what's really in store.
It's irrelevant anyhow. Whatever you have planned won't save you from a crushing defeat.
She has a point. Still, I'm rather eager to see what sort of schemes that mind of yours conjures up.
You heard him, Teach. We can't let these fine folks down. Of course, a fair fight, as all fights are. Good one, Teach.
La madre, siento que la
Play
cagué.
now so they won't see it coming.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
I'm sorry, professors. It's about time I returned to my training anyway. Claude, Edelgard, until we meet again on the battlefield, farewell.
I look forward to assessing your abilities. I hope you don't disappoint.
Ok, no es que la mala ha hecho odiosa intencional. A mí me parece odiosa. Por eso estoy como que... ¡Oh! Oh. Ok, lanza, conjuro. Add. Aquí. Ah, ya la máquina tiene Nosferatu, ok. Arco. ¿Y nosotros? Nosotros no tenemos... No vale ni gapina, hueva. Ok. Wait. Voy a mandarte para el coño. ¿Dónde está? Aquí. ¿Puedo agregar a alguien más? A ver. No. Sí, estoy en hard. Si tengo que cambiar, lo hago. No me molesta. Por.
So, this is the stage for the mock battle. The command's all yours, Teach.
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other two is declared the winner. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to win.
Yeah. Fear Magic Guy está acá, así que ella debe acercarse. Aquí.
Leave it to me.
and willing.
Oh, me?
Don't mind me. Yo ando modo pendejo. Toca hacer caras a la hierba.
I will fight on the front lines. I can stop the enemy's advance with grace.
Do you have Lady Edelgard's permission to... I suppose I've no choice but to provide cover.
Thank you, Hubert. We are off to a terrible start.
Ash, can you move to the front lines? I want to lure the enemy this way.
Got it, Your Highness. Leave it to me.
Oh, wow.
Once you finish preparing, make your move. Did you? Mercedes? Keep our enemy occupied until then. I'm on it.
Oh my. We'll try our best.
Wait, ¿eres Boo y usabas magia? Ok. ¡No lo puedo atacar! ¡Holy shit! ¿Pa ver? Aquí, pa' ver. $16, $92, $97, pues baja. What? No. No. A ver. Sword. Le baja la existencia. Esa misma va a ser. Ok, se vio genial. Ok, fine con esa explicación, Dimais, pero me indigna un poco porque dice que, dude, ¿puedes, aunque sea disimuladamente, intentar? Esa parte sí me acabo de percatar, está como media obvia. Siento que lo estoy mandando a la suicidación. Y esto no me agrada. Oh, fuck. ¿Qué? ¿No aplica aquí? ¿So estoy pendejo? ¡Madre! Tiene una rodilla. Ok. Lo que Dimay dice es correcto, puedo hacer esto.
I'm the son of House Ire. How did I fail? I must need to train harder.
I won.
Sí. Ya que en los dos ángulos. Wait.
So strong.
better next time.
Te acabas de gilear. Pegando.
I have held back?
That's broken. That's really, really broken, dude. Ok, me das en 14, lo cual me molesta porque sí que no quiero... No quiero overkillear a la unidad. ¡A la máquina! Espérate, voy a hacer algo más mejor y menos peor. Te voy a dejar aquí. Ay, disfruta acá. Ok. Señorita, me dijiste que tú no hacías daño. ¿Qué carajo acabas de hacer?
You are performing as expected, Professor. We will have to face you with our full might.
So, tu full might fue que... Voy a apretarte aquí. Esto vamos a hacer más que esto para agrupano. ¿Vale?
We will use the forest to ambush our enemy. Everyone, I am counting on your support.
If they're waiting in the forest, we do well to take a detour.
Ok. No es que esté mala idea, pero... Soy demasiado píquico que con mi propia existencia para simple y llanamente ir más sin por así. Wait, ¿lo puedo hacer así? Ya. Ya el próximo turno ya me aviento. Dude, no van a hacer ni gapping. ¡Ok! Ok, uno de libro. A ver si lo saco de ahí. ¿No lo saco de ahí? ¿Nada? ¿Nananina? Ok. Sí. A ver. Ah, una necesita activo. Gracias, Dimais. Siento que me la van a explotar. Se la pongo mal parada. Que tengo que... No. Ajá, a ver. No. ¿Really? ¿Cuánto tiene esta vida? En casa volvimos. Es que siento que si ponles el área de peligro. Okay. ¿Cómo pongo el área de peligro? Bueno, tirar el combatar para ver, pues pega. Motiva que salgan de ahí.
Careful. I'll win no matter what, but you're only making things harder
losing hasn't even crossed your mind, has it?
Ooh, this will be a bit of a shock then.
To shock was your intention to begin with, was it not?
Ok, ya me voy a fijar en esto, pues. Oh, es ZR, ok. Yo sé que ya va a traer gente. ¡Uy! Bueno, mi suerte sube. Carisma, velocidad. Ok, con el cambio de posición de los personajes. Creo que si te paras sobre una unidad, te tiene que exagerar. ¿Vale? De hecho, marca específicamente a quién mira. Para ayudar al profe Papu. Ok, el hit es 100%.
Apologies, Your Highness. I can go no further.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Con A en la unidad enemiga. ¡Oh! Ok, esto para llamarla, pegar es ahí. Literal tengo que hacer esto entonces. Estoy trigger. El cabrón le pegó un flechazo y ya mató al... ¡Ey! Subiste slow. ¡Qué cool! Ok. Marianne. ¿Cuánto es HP 21? Si no te meten un guabanazo, todavía diría que... Ok. ¡Oh, fuch! No le pego. A ver de aquí. Ok, va a tener que ser así. Ahí en la rodilla. No, espérate, así. El más se pide el heal, ok. Tengo mayor hit. A probar suerte, pues.
My. The new professor seems very capable. I put in some work.
¿Por qué miras como cara de psycho? Este es por tonto, ajá. Este es el otro problema que veo. Sí, pero ¿cuándo puedo específicamente llamar? Wey, ¿what? ¿Puedes aventar el hacha? ¿Qué sopa contigo, Mopri? Güey, la profesora también se avienta al desmadre. O sea, y te paraste en un lugar donde no te puedo ir a meter un madrazo. What?
I just worked harder.
Está targetando, ¡Go! Pero el tipo esté más pifiando la fecha que... ¡Llévala! Bueno, despídete de tu casa, pues. Miren, está feliz. Acabo de destruir a una líder. ¡Hockey shit!
Forced to retreat. Well, things will only get tougher from here on out.
Que veamos algo. Dejemos a Mariana fuera del área de daño. Me parece lo más importante.
You're a tough opponent, but I refuse to yield. Do not fool yourself into believing I will hold back.
Ay, papá, ay, papá. O sea, esto es lo que me preocupa. Manuela. Oh, me hizo poco. Ok. That's pretty nice. De hecho. ¡Vale, eso crítico! Tranquila, mujer.
My training was insufficient. I am so sorry, everyone. The rest is up to you.
Mariana es la mejor preparada. Mariana. O sea, ¿no me hace ni daño? ¿Really? Transistor nada más por joda. Ok, no le haces ni cosquillas. ¿Puedo mover algún otro? No. ¿Puedo moverte a ti entonces aquí? Ajá, le puedo pegar. Cool. Ay, ay, ay. El dodge. Y viene, pues. What? Man, qué ridiculez. ¡Dios! Oh, y tienen los skills así. Ok.
Be mindful.
Well done. I nearly wound up a patient in my own infirmary.
I'm all sweaty.
De hecho, siento que
Don't expect much more than that.
si no lo hago bien, me voy para el chorro.
You've made it past Manuela, eh? I see now I must focus and then make my move.
Ok, si este man usa tu sitio pro. Es que casualmente quiero hacer eso. Ok, tengo 3, ¿verdad? Con esos 10 ya me basta y sobra. Entonces voy a dejar aquí un momento. ustedes salgan de aquí. Listo.
Stay focused.
Quiero salir de aquí. Y ya tauntó el man. Possibly, I made a terrible mistake. ¿Alguien llega? ¿A dónde? Aquí.
Careful now.
Voy a sacar, te voy a poner aquí. Ya, disimuladamente agrupados para empezar el ataque, pues. Oh, no. Ahí en la rodilla. Aunque hiciste uno no importa. Ahí en la rodilla. Eso es lo que importa aquí. A ver.
Someone with actual battle experience is, well, I was as good as useless.
As expected.
All right, that's that. The winner of this mock battle is the Golden Deer House.
Great work, everyone. Even if it's just a mock battle, the taste of victory is sugary sweet.
Ok, me acaba de sorprender esto. ¡Ahí! Dame ese MVP. Por favor, claro que vas en el primero, en el segundo es para peleas. Espérate, hay que hacerlo bien.
Playing ignorant as to the quality of your command and deflecting the praise to your students. You really are a model professor, Teach. To be honest, I had a bunch of other schemes planned as well, just in case the situation called for it. But I didn't have to resort to any of them. I suppose our opponents lucked out.
Well met, Professor. The breadth of your skill was on full display today. I must admit that your tactics were masterful. I shudder to think what may have transpired had it been Claude leading us into battle.
I noticed that too. We just did what you told us, and we won. I love it.
As expected from a child of the former captain of the Knights. Thank you for today, Professor. I have much to consider. I never doubted that our professor would be amazing. It was way too obvious. Don't you agree, Marianne?
¿Qué tal, Jacob? Bienvenido al channel, espero que la pases bien. Sí, estamos jugando Emblema de Fuego. En mi caso es para variar. Si te gusta, espero que quieras seguir continuando viendo.
Me? Oh, yes, of course. Well done, Professor.
Captain Gerald taught his child well. It would have been more of a surprise had our professor proved lacking.
Don't you think it's a bit harsh to give Gerald all of the credit, Leonie? In any case, it's clear that we only won because of our new mentor's guidance.
A mercenary's wisdom and techniques are forged in battle. Those are the sorts of things you can only learn through experience. Right, Teach? But more importantly, it's time to celebrate our victory. Teach here has yet to try my well-renowned home cooking. I really do hope you'll join us. After all, I swiped some finely aged cheese from the dining hall for just this occasion.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students. I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the eagle and lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Yeah.
Those affiliated with Garrigamok Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Bandits, they say? Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct?
Correct.
Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of Damn Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
Ok. Out of the blue le dijeron fuck you. Bish. Y me quedó pasmado y que, ¿oh?
Part 1. White clouds. Heartstring moon. Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
Eso explica por qué tiene que haber dos alces sacándose la shoe de la sha. Ah. No lo explica, pero ok. Cool. There are no places for in the month. Okay.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission, and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, Use your time wisely.
More bandits. Not very original, Teach. Well, as long as you're with us, at least things won't be boring. In fact, it may take a turn for the interesting. And with that, I take my leave to make my final preparations.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery? Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down, ever.
Ok.
Thank you.
¿Qué es el mar? Might baja. Creo que debería esperar un momento y verificar bien cómo va creciendo esto. Todavía. Ajá. Ok, son gaunas, ok, ok. Vulnerability, todos tienen vulnerability. Sí. Ok, lo que ya vamos a hacer en este punto es que vamos a parar aquí. Ya sí, ya son 3 horas técnicamente. 2:59. 3 horas, papá, 3 horas. Okay. Bueno. Si. Déjeme confirmar algo. Si sigue aquí presente. Hey, espero que te hayas divertido. Espero que te haya gustado pasar la noche de hoy. Quizás, si no tengo ningún inconveniente, sigo con el juego hoy. ¿Qué día es? Creo que puedo. No quiero poner la mano en el fuego, así que... Pero yo los voy a estar avisando. Gente, síganos en las redes sociales, por favor. Es donde yo estoy tratando de mantenerlos anuentes al tema. Tengo Instagram, pero el Instagram es mío y hay pendejadas ahí, así que no. Pero como sea, Facebook, Twitter, Panza Shark. Síganos ahí. Es el mejor lugar para saber si vamos a jugar o no. Pero como sea, eso ya no importa en este momento. Primero que todo, y lo más importante, espero que les haya gustado el directo de hoy. Yo tenía mis dudas inicialmente, pero ¡hey! Me empezó a gustar. Es la vaina que a mí me cabrea y me gusta al mismo tiempo. O sea, a veces yo le tengo el estigma al juego y cuando lo empiezo a jugar me empieza a gustar. Y de que, ¡oh, no! Y quedo absorbido en el juego y a veces me ocurre que si me descuido mucho empiezo a jugarlo aparte y eso es malo. That's bad. Pero, quitando esa pendejada por fuera, si les gustó este directo, no olviden dejar un like. Dejar un like es la mejor forma de decir que hicimos un buen trabajo. Compartan. Si a ustedes les gustó esto, si a ustedes les gustó este directo, quizás a otras personas les gusten. O, hey, avisen que hacemos directos. Hay 2 pendejos que les gustan jugar de vez en cuando en vez. El Cole hoy tiene que estar jugando Residente Malvado 4. Se los voy avisando desde ahora. Así que no olviden pasar a verlo. Si yo juego, aviso en Twitter. Suscríbanse, por favor. Eso nos ayuda a crecer, a progresar, a tener más... ayuda a la motivación más que todo, pero también nos ayuda a seguir más que todo. Y tenemos que crecer, así que... Pero es que, bueno, ahorita estoy algo cansado, por eso estoy como medio apagado. Y comenten, dejen cualquier comentario en la caja de comentarios. Nos gusta escuchar lo que tengan que opinar, que tengan que decir y cosas nosotros estamos leyendo. Comentarios finales, dejando cualquier pendejada por fuera. Lo digo en serio, hey, muchas gracias. Espero que les haya gustado, espero que quieran regresar, espero que quieran verlo. Yo voy a estar siguiendo jugando esto, me gustó. Tenía mis dudas, pero voy a empezar. Este va a ser ya el próximo juego que juego serio. Así que van a ver bastante Fire Emblem de aquí en adelante. Así que espero que me acompañen en esta travesía. Así que me despido. Esto ha sido todo por hoy. Nos vemos en el próximo directo. Espero que les haya gustado tanto como a mí. Y nos vemos en lo próximo. Bye bye.